I will speak to you about the commonplace man. He is one whom there is neither spirituality nor spiritual aspiration. He is not righteous, but neither is he really wicked, and he does not have any ingrained evil qualities. Because he knows neither vices or virtues, such a man is untried and untested. He does not know what are the qualities needing development and what are the evils to avoid. He serves the cause of evil, though he is no more than a mere pawn. No man can stand aside from the conflict. Men such as these are unwittingly drawn into the service of evil. The commonplace man has an understanding of good conduct. He is genteel. He is cultured. People like him. He is at ease with them. They seek his company. He is useful to them as they are to him. But though he is full of wordy knowledge, he has little knowledge or understanding of the scriptures, or things transcending earthly existence. He cannot soar into the heights. His feet are planted solidly on the ground, but his wings are undeveloped. He cannot rise above the ordinary. His behaviour is that of the common crowd. He is a commonplace man. He has learnt from earthly experience and associations what conduct is right and what is wrong to serve worldly ends. This is not enough to live fully and to good purpose. He must know more. The commonplace woman is like the commonplace man. She moves easily in her earthly environment, but is incapable of raising her eyes above it. She has so much to stir the hearts of men. She can be so desirable, yet she fails to inspire them. She can goad them on towards earthly goals, but not to anything greater. She can fan the flame of ambition in her children, but cannot inspire them to look beyond the world. You laugh, you mock me and say, "We prefer life among the commonplace people, for they are easier to get along with. They do not criticize us." It is true, they will not. If they are unconcerned about their own future, how can they be considerate about yours? You ask why it is that the righteous people keep to themselves, while the wrongdoers are more companionable? The answer is simple. Those who live good lives walk in the light, and so do not fear to be alone. They have the companionship of the Spirit. The wrongdoers, however, walk in darkness, so have need of company, for they are secretly afraid. They have been deceived by the trap of earthly conditions. They have fallen prey to the alluring phantoms of the senses. They are entangled in a net of delusion. They wander in the deep fog of illusion. They are slaves to their urges, captives of their cravings. They are bound and helpless in a chariot drawn by runaway horses, carried swiftly towards the yawning abyss. Weak men become drunk with the heady draughts of power and riches. They are carried away by their own arrogance and conceit. They try to turn earthly conditions towards serving their own ends and struggle futilely against the law. Willing slaves of arrogance and selfishness, helpless victims in the stormy seas of rage, lust, and violence, these servants of evil hate the divinity within themselves. They hate and fear the small, still voice inside. They stifle it. They smother it under the loud clamour of gaiety. They seek solace in strong wine, in sense-stimulating entertainment, and in spirit poisoning drugs. Stand aside. Let them be carried swiftly to the place of sorrow and vain regret. The mind of a man is like a pool of water. While it is disturbed, only distorted pictures can be seen. But when it becomes calm and still, the light of spiritual truth is reflected there in all its beauty. The inner being interprets things through a veil of emotion. The man who burns hotly within sees the world about him as a fierce fire seeking to consume him. But the man who is calm and quiet within sees all about him as tranquil and peaceful. Everyone suffers from certain fears in one form or another. The feelings of anxiety, doubt, frustration, and despair are only normal, but to be overwhelmed by them is a sign of weakness and immaturity. Therefore, to those who are fearful or anxious or have doubts, more will be sent, for this is meant to be experienced and overcome. Only by this means can man prepare himself for the greater tests ahead. Calmness, love, steadfastness, and tenacity are the sentinels outside the first gate of spiritual development. Mere ceremonial, however uplifting, cannot of itself bring the soul spirit of man into contact with the powers above. Something more is required.